This week on Rush Outdoors, we're heading to Kansas for bucks and ducks. We'll explore the not-so-flattering side of the outdoors with Swing and a Miss. And, of course, member footage with Rush Uncut. Keep your Nikons handy, because Rush Outdoors starts right now.
Shoot him. He is a dandy.
I can't believe that just happened.
Lays right there.
I redeemed myself this morning and I could not be happier.
We'll give you something good.
What a hot man.
Great clock.
That was freaking awesome.
Rush Outdoors is brought to you by Runnings, your home, farm, and outdoor store. Closed captioning for Rush Outdoors is brought to you by the Wayne County Department of Tourism. Look them up online at waynecountytourism.com.
Hi everyone, welcome to Rush Outdoors. I'm Realtree Pro Staffer Tim Andrus. Today I'm at Thousand Island Bait. Gonna grab some fuel, grab some snacks, meeting the crew at Snug Harbor Resort in Cape Vincent. Pretty easy to see why Thousand Island Bait Store is a traditional pit stop of the North Country, because they have everything. Tackle, live bait. Heck, if you got a pond, they got goldfish to stock your pond. This week we join Pro Staffer Keith Bartholomew. Now that guy knows his way around a CVA muzzleloader. Let's join him for an early season muzzleloader hunt in McCune, Kansas.
All right, here we are. It's mid-July and we are ready to sight the CVA muzzleloader in for a trip out in southeast Kansas at Hickory Creek Outfitter. Gonna go out early muzzleloader season this year for whitetails, and to say I'm stoked is an understatement. I just can't wait. Stay tuned. Looks like we're spot on. We're ready to roll for Kansas. Hey, join me as I head to Rochester Airport. We're gonna meet up with Tim Andrus. We're gonna fly out to southeast Kansas, Hickory Creek Outfitters for an early season muzzleloader hunt. Wow, we made it to the airport. We're getting ready to go to Kansas. We arrived in Kansas. Hot, sunny, great late summer day. The whole week was forecasted to be very nice, but very warm. So we're gonna go sight in our CVA muzzleloaders just to make sure everything is spot on. All right, just got done shooting here and everything looks good. 98-yard shot, pretty much right through the bullseye. So Tim's good, I know, so we're gonna give it a go tomorrow.
Tomorrow's it.
So we are sitting over about a 200-acre soybean patch. The outfitter actually had showed us trail cam pictures of two very nice 10 points using this this food plot. All right, we're heading in for the first evening hunt here in Kansas, and I'm gonna walk through the beans here to get to my elevated blind. Look at these beans. These are better than waist tall. I've never seen soybeans this tall. Just a bumper crop of beans this year. So we're after a great big 10 point. It's been seen on DLC covert trail camera here. So we're gonna keep our fingers crossed that he comes out just before dark and we're gonna put a good shot on him. So stay tuned. We're heading in these beans and they are very tall.
Okay, this is our first evening hunt in McCoon, Kansas, southeast Kansas, early muzzleloader season. We're in here after a very big 10-point. I was just shown trail cam pictures the other day at about 6 o'clock from the outfitter, so pretty stoked. He's been coming out into these soybeans. We're overlooking about a 200-acre soybean patch, and this big 10-point comes out, we're gonna lay him out. He's been coming out about 80 yards from here. It's gonna be a chip shot with the CVA Acura muzzleloader, so we're really hopeful that he comes out. There's a couple other smaller, one smaller 10 and I think a 9-point. They're all in about 125 to 150 inch bucks, so respectable bucks. We're gonna hold out. It's this first evening here. We're gonna hold out for that big 10-point first.
All right, so we sat about 3 hours. It's getting to be about 4:30. I look to my right and I see a doe and a fawn come up through the soybeans. This is right where the 10-point is supposed to be coming from. I looked up with my Nikon binoculars, and what do I see? A real nice 10-point buck with another smaller, younger yearling buck with it.
Hey, this is Hal Schaefer from Drop Zone TV, and you're watching Rush Outdoors.
Before the calm, before the hunt, before the climb, it starts with a passion, and that passion starts at Runnings, the best gear and supplies from the most trusted brands in hunting. When you get the shot, will you be ready? Runnings, your home, farm, and outdoor store.
Shadow Hunter professional grade hunting blinds. Innovation that lets you hunt like a pro. Proudly made in the American heartland. Our systems elevate you to the perfect vantage point and are engineered for your total comfort and concealment. Built to a higher standard, the customizable Shadow Hunter system keeps you on top of your game. Start hunting like a pro today. Find your dealer at shadowhunterblinds.com.
The shores of Lake Ontario in Orleans County have long been an angler's dream. Recently named the World Fishing Network's ultimate fishing town, Point Breeze offers world-class fishing for lake trout, brown trout, and steelhead, as well as coho, Atlantic, and Chinook salmon. A full-service marina will help with all of your boating needs, while abundant tackle shops and one of the premier charter fleets on Lake Ontario can help you catch your next trophy. Numerous restaurants are available, and at the end of the day, our lodging facilities will provide you with a comfortable place to relax. Hook up with one of our Finny friends right here in Orleans County. I love New York.
Hi, I'm Todd. Welcome to the Thousand Islands Bait Store. Our job here at the TI Bait Store is to make sure you have everything for your next fishing adventure. Endless rods and reels. Live bait, we have it for every species. Tackle, fishing lures, nobody beats our inventory. There's much more to the TI Bait Store than just fishing. Shirts, sweatshirts, and rain gear, we have them. Cold beverages. We appreciate your business and thank you for shopping the Thousand Islands Bait Store.
Rush Outdoors is also brought to you by Orleans County, Shadow Hunter Blinds, the New York Sportsman's Expo, Coyote Eyewear, CVA, Carbon Express Arrows, Argo, Beretta, PSE Archery, Scent Lock, Nocturnal Lighted Knocks, Block Targets, Hoorag, North Country Troopers Assisting Troops, and Carlson's Choke Tubes.
All right, it's our second morning here in McCoon, Kansas, southeast Kansas. We had an encounter last night with a very big 10-point, and I just seen him come across the bean field with 2 other smaller bucks.
All right, so here comes this 10 point. He snuck up on us after about 20 minutes. He just popped right up out of nowhere, like 15 yards, walked right around my blind, walked right out at about 6 yards. I grabbed a handy cam really quick and got him on camera real quick as my main camera was facing out the other window and he was heading out into the bean field. So I grabbed my main camera and was able to lean it over, fold the tripod up and lean it over in the box blind and get it out the window, get him clearly on the screen, and then was able to get my CVA muzzleloader up.
All right, just got that that nice 10 point. God, he walked right underneath me. I couldn't get him on camera. Sweet.
All right, nice buck down here in Kansas.
All right, here we are in Macomb, Kansas. Seen this 10 point last night. Got some pretty good video footage of him in the beans down through here. And he just never came in close enough last night, got dark. Then I seen him again this morning with 2 other smaller bucks, and he walked pretty much right around me, right underneath me, walked right up this trail, and then he went right out into the beans here. And there was a doe over on the other side, and she kind of blew and ran out through the field, and I thought he was gone. I couldn't get the camera on him. I couldn't get the barrel out the window, and I leaned the camera over with a camera tripod there and was able to get him on film. Piled him at about 16 yards. So just a real nice representation of what Kansas has here to offer. So I couldn't be happier.
Rush Outdoors is also brought to you by the Thousand Islands Bait Store, Muzzy Broadheads, Nikon Optics, Realtree, North Country Storage Barns, Hunter Safety Systems, The Roxy, Thermacell, Whitetail Institute, The Resort at Snug Harbor, Pathfinder Luggage, Covert Scouting Cameras, Voss Signs, and Speed Cinch.
Hey Keith, congratulations, great hunt. And when you're lucky enough to tag out early, Kansas has many other options to pass the time. Let's join him on a bird hunt.
Okay, so with my Kansas buck tag filled, we had a chance to do some dove and duck hunting. Getting up in the morning in Kansas and watching the sun rise and watching the birds fly in the morning is spectacular.
What a beautiful morning we have here in southeast Kansas. Gonna do a little dove hunting today. Well, got my first dove. Never hunted doves before. We got one. I hit another one there. Can't find it quite yet. We're gonna look for him in a little bit. We had a really productive morning dove hunting, and it looks to be about 9 o'clock right now, so I guess we're going to call it quits. Gather up all the guys and our birds. We'll show you what we got for the day. We had a good day. I've been trying to film most of these other guys shooting and failed to take my birds, but I'm fine with that. We're just trying to lay down some footage here of morning dove hunting. So just a beautiful day here in southeast Kansas. It went down, didn't it? Yeah. Okay. Big group. Take him. Kill him.
Hey Keith, congratulations on another hunt. You definitely know how to pass the time well in Kansas.
Oh hey, Dave Morgan from Rush Uncut. And when I want to know what's going on in New York State, I turn to the New York Outdoor News.
Now it's time for this week's Covert Corner, brought by Covert Scouting Cameras. This week we feature a pic sent in by pro staffer John Lennox. Check out this awesome pic of a bear with her cubs. And that's the beauty of trail cameras. You just never know what's going to show up. John and everyone else at Rush Outdoors, we rely on Covert Scouting Cameras.
Hi, I'm Victoria Furchaw, and we'll be back in 60 seconds with this week's Swing and a Miss, brought to you by Tim's Guns of Elbridge, New York.
Check out the latest from Covert Scouting Cameras, the leader in wireless trail cam technology, now offering 3G certified models compatible with AT&T or Verizon. Don't go to the camera. Don't pull the SD card. Get your photos texted or emailed directly to you.
Attention sportsmen! Running's Great New York Sportsman's Expo is back, January 27th through the 29th at the State Fairgrounds in Syracuse. Bring the whole family and celebrate everything that the great outdoors has to offer.
Today I'd like to talk to you about cozy cabins from North Country Storage Barn. With 7 styles of certified log homes and log cabins, you can find the camp or home that fits both your lifestyle and your budget. These Amish-built cabins come with finished interiors, knotty pine walls, and multiple flooring options. And spacious rooms will give you plenty of comfortable living space. The full line of Amish-built furniture, sheds, swing sets, and much more. Visit North Country Storage Barns today at one of 3 locations in Lowville, Sandy Creek, Philadelphia, New York.
Welcome to Swing and a Miss. This is a segment of the show where we feature footage of hunts that don't always go as planned. Pro staffer John Lennox loves to hunt out of his shadow hunter blind. On this hunt, he's set up on a food plot as he's watching 8 toms slowly make their way in. Let's see if his patience pays off.
Tori's gonna have a field day with that one.
Me? Be nice? Forget about it. Hey, at least you can go to the store and buy a turkey for Thanksgiving. Better luck next time.
I just didn't have it adjusted, Bronny. I didn't have my angle right, and I dinged the window on the blind with the arrow when I released it.
That's it for this week's Swing and a Miss, brought to you by Tim's Guns of Elbridge, New York. I'll catch you next week.
The only true all-terrain vehicle that's capable of going where the ducks are.
Hunting is about finding the exact spot. The Argo will get you there.
Before the dawn, before the decoys, before the call, it starts with a passion, and that passion starts at Runnings. The best gear and supplies from the most trusted brands in hunting. When you get the shot, will you be ready? Runnings, your home, farm, and outdoor store.
I'm Pete Lee with Sapphire Grill Company. We have another quick tip for you today. I like to use a vegetable oil and a paper towel just before I start my cook. I will dampen my paper towel, wipe off my grill. Now we're ready to start grilling sausage.
Here we go.
Perfect. Big old gobbler. Now that's a fish. Good buck. Beautiful, beautiful pike.
Rush Uncut is brought to you by Sapphire Grills.
Hey folks, welcome to Rush Uncut. I'm your host Dave Morgan. I'm down here on the Seneca River, right here in beautiful central New York, waiting for my ride to head up to the Cozy Cabin by North Country Storage Barns and see what's cooking on the Sapphire Grill and Smoker.
Hey Dave, come on, let's go.
I'm on it.
So Dave, did you even catch any fish?
Keith, you know I throw all the big ones back. Besides, they're too tough.
Well, it's a good thing Brad's throwing pork chops on the Sapphire Grill.
Mr. Rush Outdoors, Pro Staff Keith Bartholomew, how you doing?
Dave, I'm doing well.
Good, glad to have you with us today.
I'm glad to be here. Hey Dave, I started out as a Rush Uncut member. Look where I am today. I sent my first piece of footage in 3 years ago, and it's been a great experience ever since.
With that being said, who's up first?
Dave, we got Rush Uncut member William Sheehan with a New Jersey turkey hunt. Let's check this out.
I don't know where it's at. I think I left it in my house.
You know, it's not always about filling the tag, and Rush Uncut member William Sheehan, you know, does it right, got some great footage there. Perfect job. Keep it coming.
Hey guys, how's it coming on the grill?
Doing great. A couple more minutes, we'll be good to go.
Nice.
All right, while we're waiting for that, let's check out our next Rush Uncut member. Who we got, Keith?
We got Derek Wilcox with a turkey hunt here in New York.
seeing some toms out in this field, so my buddy Mike came and set up a ground blind yesterday, and before 6 o'clock the turkeys made it out, didn't do much gobbling, but we were sitting in the blind and relaxing, and we were drumming, and we turned, and the turkey was about 20 yards away from us, walking by our decoys. It worked out pretty well with them coming out here so often, and they just happened to walk right in front of us here.
The new dynamic duo, Mike King and Derek Wilcox, teaming up again for some great footage. Guys, keep it coming, man.
Good stuff. Ooh, they look good, buddy. Yes, sir, we're almost there. Nice.
Hey, all right, but before we dive into them pork chops, let's check out Picture of the Week.
Got Dalton Strickland with a velvet buck here in New York. Great picture.
Hey, you want to see your mug on TV? Log on to rushoutdoors.com and click on the Rush Uncut logo. It's that easy.
Better yet, come down to the Great New York Sportsman's Expo and sign up in person to meet the whole Rush crew.
January 27th through the 29th. Can't wait to see you there. And don't forget to rush outdoors
with a camera.
Rush Uncut is brought to you by Sapphire Grills and by Beck Equipment, Fire Tower Doubles, Dovey Motors, Upstream Construction, The Rope Guys, Cape Vincent Chamber of Commerce, the Snug Harbor Restaurant and Marina, Carolina Carports, Borquin's Farm Equipment with Simplicity and Ferris, Four Seasons Archery, IBEW Local 43, and IBEW Local 1249.
Hey, how you doing?
How are you?
Hey, that's all the time we have for this week. We got our supplies and we're headed out the door. Hey, let's not forget one more thing. Come see us at the Great New York Sportsman's Expo, January 27th through the 29th at the State Fairgrounds, Syracuse, New York. From everyone at Rush Outdoors, I'm your host, Tim Andrus. We'll see you in the woods.
For more information on Rush Outdoors, like our Facebook page and follow us on Instagram and Twitter.
Traditional. Store is a traditional. I'm having a hard time with the word traditional. It's the beauty of trail cameras. You never just know what's going to show up. Does anybody know where a good editor is?
Pro staffer John. I'm trying to remember what it was saying. Forget about it. I can't even. Oh.
We all want to kill him. Bees are after me terrible.